Welcome to another beginning of the year most anticipated video, and as you can see by the thumbnail, in this particular video I'm going to be counting down, at least at the moment, my top 10 most anticipated movies that are due out in 2025. Again, release dates can change. There could be another global pandemic. There could be some sort of strike that delays things. And a lot of movies that I see that I like, I don't know about until a month or two before I see them. So there could be like 20 different movies that I see during the year that I like more than any of these movies that I'm about to talk about. Let's hope not, but there could be a lot more that I find out about that I didn't know about right now. In last year's list, I had one for sure, and I think two that were absolute duds, especially the movie Imaginary, which I put on my top 10 most anticipated for 2024, and it was by far the worst movie that I saw in 2024. Saw the trailer for it, thought it was going to be a really good movie, and it just did not deliver in any aspect at all. And before I give you my top 10 most anticipated, with one honorable mention, a few things I want to cover. If you're a fan of the channel and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm because you like my review videos or my ranking videos or even my UFC fight reaction videos, make sure that you Hulk smash the like button. It does help out quite a bit. Share the video with a friend. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms, which is always appreciated. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on my most anticipated. Any movies that you're anticipated with or anticipated to see, you can give me your top 5, your top 10, your top 20. Let's hope you don't have 20, but hey, if you do, great, put it in the comment section. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV. Kicking things off with an honorable mention is going to be Nobody 2. This is a sequel to, what was it, a few years ago? The surprise hit Nobody, which stars Bob Odenkirk, who's known for Saul Goodman, or Jimmy, on Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. And it was kind of like a John Wick type movie, but obviously with not as many special effects and not as choreographed fight scenes, but it was pretty freaking good. So I'm cautiously optimistic about it, but I think it could be good, and that's why I wanted to mention it as an honorable mention. Coming in 10th place, and I'm not super duper excited about this, but it could be good. I don't think it will, though. It's going to be the Fantastic Four, The First Steps. I like some of the casting choices thus far, and I liked the first Fantastic Four movie, the one with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba. With that said, Marvel right now, Disney Marvel especially, I'm not super fond of, but hey, this could be really good. But I don't know. I just have it on my list because I'm intrigued and I will go see it. In 9th place for me is going to be Avatar, Fire and Ash, the third movie in the Avatar franchise. The last one was a lot better than I expected. I even saw that one on Christmas night of 2025. Or no, that's not right. Christmas night of 2023. And it was, or was it 2022? I don't remember when Avatar Way of the Water came out. I think it was 2022. But I thought it was good. Although trying to rewatch it, I couldn't keep my attention for it. But these movies are epic blockbusters, and they look really good. So, hey, I'll go see it, and hopefully it'll be one of my favorite films of the year. So that's why Avatar, Fire and Ash comes in 9th place. Coming in 8th place for me is going to be Freakier Friday. Yes, you have Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis returning. I haven't seen a trailer. I don't even know if a trailer is out for it yet. I don't know a lot about it, but I know they're coming back. And hey, I liked the first one, Freaky Friday, from whatever year it came out, 2004 or 5. I don't remember when the first one came out. But I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel, and hopefully it can be as good as the first one. Coming in 7th place for me is going to be Karate Kid Legends. You have Jackie Chan from the Jaden Smith Karate Kid movie, and you have Ralph Macchio, who played Daniel LaRusso from the original Karate Kid movies, come together with an epic Karate Kid movie. Now, I don't know how good it will be. Maybe it won't be as good. You have Cobra Kai ending in 2025, and then they'll lead right into the movie. Hopefully, some of the people from Cobra Kai are in it, like Johnny. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I am looking forward to it. I'm a little worried that I won't like it, but who knows? Maybe it'll be really good, and maybe it'll be a surprise hit. So that's why Cobra Kai Legends is my number 7. In 6th place for me is going to be a movie that comes out this month, a Lee Winnell movie, The Wolf Man. Now, The Invisible Man, which he did a few years ago, was actually really, really good. Upon first viewing, the second time I tried to watch it, I couldn't get into it, but that's neither here nor there. All it matters is my first attempt at watching something. I really like The Invisible Man, and I think Lee Winnell is a really good director, and he can make some really good movies. So I am cautiously optimistic about seeing The Wolfman. So that's why that's in my 6th spot. In the 5th place for me, kind of a surprise. I mean, I don't know how many people know about this film, but I saw the trailer to it recently, and I was instantly hooked. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's called Novocaine. It's a Jack Quaid movie, and it just looks really good. Maybe it'll be a dud. Maybe it'll be this year's Imaginary for me, but I liked what I saw of the trailer, so that's why I put that in a very high 5th place. Now, these next 4 are the ones that I'm really, really looking forward to, although one of them I'm not very confident it'll actually come out in 2025, but my number 4 is going to be 28 Years Later. Now, full disclosure, I don't know for sure if I've seen the first movie in the 28 saga. I know I saw the second one, and I own them both. I just don't know for sure if I've watched all of the first one, but obviously before I watch 28 Years Later, I'm going to watch both of them, maybe even a couple times to get kind of a really good indication of the movies and a good memory of what happens in the movie so I can do a ranking of them. But hey, 28 Years Later could be really good. It's been a while since we got the last one, so I'm hoping it'll be really good. I think the last one came out in 2006 or 2007, so it's been a while. So 28 Years Later, my number 4. My number 3, I'm not really confident that it's going to come out this year, but as of this moment, it is scheduled to come out this year, and that would be Saw 11, or Saw X Part 2, or however they want to call it. It's the 11th movie in the Saw franchise, if you include Spiral from the Book of Saw. Obviously, Saw X was a hit, and there's been a lot of complications with this Saw 11. So I don't know for sure if it'll come out, but I did like Saw 11, and I am a big Saw fanatic, so I am looking forward to Saw X Part 2 or Saw 11 or whatever they decide to call it. My number 2, a bit of a surprise actually, because it wasn't really on my radar. I mean, it should be, but after seeing the trailer, I'm more like hopeful of this movie. Speaking of hope, Superman. We now have James Gunn as the guru of the DCU universe, and I can't help but be excited about Superman after seeing the trailer. I am more of a DC fan, surprisingly enough. I like Batman, I like Superman, but Marvel has just been dominating DC for years, but I'm a fan of the Dark Knight trilogy. I do like the X-Men. I don't know how good Disney will do the X-Men, but Superman does look really good. Man of Steel is kind of, it's good, but I'm not like, it's not an epic movie to me, so hopefully the new Superman movie with James Gunn as the person behind it will be entertaining, and that's why that's my number 2, is as of this moment at least. Maybe it will be like Imaginary, be my least favorite film of the year, who knows. And then my number 1 is actually one of my favorite movies from 2023, the sequel to that, and it is Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, the sequel to Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1. I thought Dead Reckoning Part 1 was an awesome movie, at least the first time I watched it. The second time I watched it, I had a little bit more of a problem getting through it, but it's an awesome movie. I don't know if this will be the last one. They say it's going to be, but it's going to make a lot of money. I think more money than the last one made, and I feel like they'll keep making them. Maybe Tom Cruise won't be in the next one, who knows, but that's why, with how great this movie could be, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, is, at least as of this moment, is my favorite movie that I'm looking forward to in 2025. Now, full disclosure, if we get news that Scream 7 is going to come out earlier than expected, where right now it's not scheduled to come out until 2026, but it's early 2026. So if it gets pushed up a little bit, like, you know what, we're already done filming, because it's filming in January. So what, 3 months to film, 3 to 5 months to edit? I could see it coming out in December. If it ends up coming out in December of this year, then it would move to my number 1, because I obviously am obsessed with the Scream franchise. So there is my list. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I didn't really do a lot of research, so Maybe there's a bunch of movies that I didn't really know about. I looked, and maybe there's like a title that doesn't like ring a bell in my memory. So let me know what your ranking is in the comment section. Of course, Hulk smash the like button. Share the video with a friend. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms. All that stuff helps out with the YouTube algorithm. In the comment section, again, leave me your ranking. Anything else that you want to add. And if you want to put your TV shows, if you want to give me both video, both TV and movie, that's fine. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.